Hello everyone! It is that time of month. Not the usual time of month when someone would be blowing leaves. I don't know what this guy is doing. I really am so close to opening up the front door and being like, "Excuse me, sir, could you please stop? I've got to film." So I hope you don't mind the noise. Hopefully the camera's not picking it up too bad here, but the show must go on, and the show today is the best and worst of beauty. I've only got a 6-product pyramid this month. I haven't been doing anything too crazy with switching up my makeup / with wearing makeup. I feel like I've been quite minimal this month, but that being said, I do have some bad and good products to share with you all that I am excited to tell you about. So if you want, I do have one change to make. Now, with my theme song that I do for the best and worst of beauty, I like jingles, you guys. I've been thinking about the lyrics because someone mentioned a lyric change to me recently, and she didn't know quite how to word it, but I was like, I kind of like that. So let's see how it does. This doesn't have to be the permanent change, but I think I like these lyrics a bit better. So let me know. You can't really sing along with me. You can for a little bit of this, but not the whole thing. But anyways, let's go for it. It's the best and worst of beauty, whether good or bad, here's the down and dirty. Cha! Right? I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. So first up on the bottom of the pyramid here, it's a bad product, you guys. I don't like it, but I've been forcing myself to try and use it. I don't know why, because it was really cheap. I should really just throw it away, but I can't help myself. If I spent money on something, I'm gonna get as much use out of it as possible. This is a lip balm. This is the Tulips Dark Chocolate and Mint Lip Butter. It's got vitamin E, natural oils, and extracts, and I was just like, yum, I need this in my life. It was at a checkout. There's this store, I don't know if it's like a worldwide, I'm pretty sure it's definitely not worldwide, but I don't know if it's like a nationwide chain or anything, but I know we've got a few of them here in Minnesota. It's called Tuesday Morning. It's just kind of like a discount home store. You can go there, you can get towels and bedding and kitchen things like dishes and stuff for cheaper. And this was at checkout one day, and it was like $1.79 or something, and I was like, I mean, I wasn't gonna leave this behind. Well, I should have, because it's kind of gross. It's called a lip butter. I would call this a lip chunky oil. Such a gross texture. It's really oily, but chunky and gritty on your lips, and I just don't feel like it's hydrating at all. Like, I feel like I have to reapply this every hour, which to me, a good lip balm is one that you only have to reapply like every 4 or 5 hours. And the smell of this, you know, mint and dark chocolate, hey, I'm all for that. But they did something wrong with the smell here. It's kind of more like tree bark, cardboard mint with a hint of cocoa powder, like a very slight hint. I'm stretching here. Like, if you didn't tell me what this was supposed to smell like, I would think it was supposed to smell like mint tree bark. So I really don't like this stuff. I really should just throw it away, and I might, now that I've included it in this video. I don't recommend it, even if you see it for cheap like I did. Resist temptation, because it's just not good. Next up here on the bottom of the pyramid, from here on out, these are like good products. I just, you know, the quality is a bit less here on the bottom of the pyramid, and it gets a little better as we go up. So this was a product that was sent to me by Box. This is one of their pony palettes. They do a collaboration with this one YouTuber. She goes by the name Pony. She's a Korean beauty artist, and she's gorgeous, and she collaborates with Box. This is the Pony Shine Easy Glam 2. It's shimmery. It is crazy shimmery, but it's really pretty. This is not one of those palettes where I'm like, I'm gonna make a whole look out of this. I need other things than just glitter to do my eye looks. I mean, I could figure something out with this, but it would be a lot of look, that's for sure, at least for the daytime. But that being said, what I do really like about these, I feel like with a lot of Korean skincare, skin products, beauty products, cosmetics, it's like all about enhancing your natural beauty and like looking really dewy and baby young like, I guess. I'm not doing a very good job of describing this, but I do like this kind of a thing for like every day when I just want something really simple, because the colors of these eyeshadows are really quite sheer. They're really glittery, but the color payoff is quite sheer. And I do like that, and since I have been going kind of minimal, not necessarily in my videos on my makeup, but in just kind of everyday real life, I've been going kind of minimal, dewy, natural, I guess you could say. And I really, really have been liking this brown shade for that, just as an all over the lid, nice little tiny bit of sparkle. And then also this pink color, oh, it's so pretty from the inner corners. It's so just like opalescent and shifty and pinky and purpley, and oh, it's pretty. It'll probably be going up after this video. I did do an eyeshadow look with this palette, and then also I did a get ready with me with the shadows in here. So I will leave that linked below for you guys. And yeah, it's a decent palette. It's not perfect by any means, but I have been liking it for what it's worth, and it's not too expensive. I think it's like 15 bucks on the Mimi Box site. So if you like these kind of shadows, maybe go ahead and check it out. I can definitely see it being a past product for a lot of people, but I've been enjoying it for what it's worth. So thank you, Mimi Box, for sending this my way. Last thing here on the bottom of my pyramid, I've got an old favorite that I've been bringing back into my life. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and then also the Air Buki brush. It is sold separately, but I do recommend it. I really can't see any other brush working with this foundation. I got this foundation quite a while back. I did a YouTube made me buy it on it. I'll have that linked below if you missed it or you want to go watch it or whatever. This is one of those foundations that I don't think, I mean, it is far from perfect, and it's not my favorite, but I like it. You know, there's just those products where you can't help but keep going back to it. I really, really like this for travel because with the this like push down thing here, and then it's got the little mesh thing that you just push your brush into. Just, I don't know, it's a very strange foundation. When you swatch this on your skin, like just by dipping your finger in and swatching it, it's very shimmery, which is terrifying, especially to an oily skinned person like myself. But once you have it on your face, I have it on my face right now, you don't see those shimmers. It just looks very even and natural and just gives that little bit of a sheen. So it's not matte or anything, but it doesn't look dewy. It just looks like skin. It's definitely not full coverage, but I think for a powder, it is heavy coverage. You know, I don't always need concealer underneath this. Like today I did, because I've got a couple of pimples by my eyebrow here. On just like normal days where I really don't want to be wearing a lot of makeup, just wearing this is totally okay for me for a nice medium-ish coverage. And it's so easy to just buff on with the little Air Buki brush. This thing is so dense and soft and just delightful to buff onto your face. I've found it to be very helpful to press this on my face first with the foundation on it and then swirl instead of just going straight into the swirling. I don't know why, but pressing it really helps to kind of sink into the skin a bit more and just gives it a better looking finish. The main thing that I don't like about this foundation, and it's probably just being an oily skinned person, but I think it's definitely worth mentioning, and also because I'm a sweaty person, so that's also worth mentioning, because I know I'm not alone on that, right? Please tell me I'm not alone. It gathers really funny on my forehead and sometimes my chin, but it's mainly my forehead that I run into this problem, because that's where, if I'm gonna get sweaty, my forehead's gonna sweat, and when I do get oily, my forehead is one of the main concern areas, that and my nose. It just, like I said, it gathers really funny. I can't really describe it any other way than that. And at that point, I just kind of have to wipe it off with my hand and go. So that's the one thing I don't like about this foundation, but now going into the winter, so long as I set this with a really nice setting powder, I don't really have to worry about that too much, because when I'm not sweaty, the oil, yeah, it makes it gather a little funny, but not too terribly funny. This is more of a winter fall foundation for me, and I have been really liking it again. And the second tier of the pyramid here, I've got another Tarte product. It is what I'm wearing on my lips today. This is a little mini sample of the Tarte Energy LipSurgence Skintuitive Lip Gloss. I got this in the Sephora Gimme More lip kit for the holidays this year. If you missed that video, again, I'll have that link down below for you if you want to go and watch it. This was, I believe, the first one that I swatched in that whole kit, but I've been really liking it. It's nothing special. Like, it's one of those products where it's supposed to react to your own energy and turn into your own magical kind of pink. I'm pretty sure it's just like some sort of chemical that they put in these products that reacts with your body heat or something. I like to call these mood rings for your lips, and as a straight out of the 90s kid, I like that kind of a concept. And it does. It just adds a very slight pink tint to my lips. It's nothing too crazy different from my normal lip color. This really isn't that deviated from that, but it does add a little bit of a flush. Sorry, I'm like looking in a mirror to make sure I am speaking accurately about the product. The thing that I like the most about this is that, well, A, I don't have to worry when I'm like going out and I'm going to dinner with somebody or something. I don't have to worry about my lipstick looking right. This still gives me a tint of color on my lips, but I can eat a huge like veggie burger or something and it's, you know, yeah, the lip gloss is gonna be gone, but it's not gonna be a hot mess all over my face, you know what I mean? It's a nice gloss. It's kind of that perfect combo between not too tacky, but also not completely slippery. You know how there's like tacky glosses and then there's wet, slippery glosses? It's right in the middle of there, which I personally prefer tacky glosses, like thick tacky glosses, but I'm okay with the consistency of this. And it's got a super duper sweet, sugary, almost cotton candy kind of a scent to it. It really doesn't have a taste at all if you happen to lick your lips. And it just gives a really nice, glossy, wet look on the lips. I mean, like I said, it's nothing special, but I have really been liking having this. It's easy to just have in my purse, toss it in. If I want to do a touch-up throughout the day, easy peasy, doesn't take up room. I don't know that I would ever buy the full size, but I sure am enjoying this little mini. So next up here, I think this is a product that I've probably only really talked about in a haul video. I might have included it in a get ready with me, but either way, this is from Paula's Choice. This is the first makeup product that I've ever tried out from Paula's Choice. I use the skincare, like the cleansers and toners and stuff, and really like them. And at one point I needed to order more of those, and they were doing a deal where if you order like 40 bucks or something on the website worth of products, which with Paula's Choice it's pretty easy, you just buy 2 products and you're there, then you just got this little palette for free. And by little, I mean this is a nice size palette. This is a full-size palette. This is their Blush It On Contour palette, and it's got 4 blushes, a highlight, and a bronzer. I've always kind of wanted to try Paula's Choice beauty products, like makeup cosmetic products. They're expensive. I think this palette normally is like $40 or something, which I need to be able to swatch something if I'm about to spend that much money on it. So getting this for free, whew, so nice. So nice. It's got a mirror on it, in it, whatever. And then, how can I do this? Like I said, it's got the 4 blushes, the bronzer, and the highlight. And these are big pans. These powder products are so creamy, they're so soft, and they are super duper pigmented, but not so pigmented where you look like a clown. I love it. I love it so much. I've got the blush, I've got this one on, this kind of stereotypical blush color, a nice peachy pink coral, if you will. YouTube's favorite color for blushes. The highlight I've also got on today and have been using a ton. It's just a really pretty normal highlight color, but it's got a hint of peach in it, so it looks a bit more natural than like a stark white or something would, and it just blends in really beautifully with the blushes. I really have been enjoying this palette. I do think if you're looking for a blush palette, this is one to maybe think about investing in. If you've never made a Paula's Choice purchase before, if you want to, you totally don't have to, but I figure it's worth throwing out there. I've got a referral link down below, and it will get you $10 off of your $15 or more purchase. It also gives me $10 to use at paulaschoice.com, so it's basically a win-win-win for everyone involved. I think that's such a great referral type thing. I wish I had known about it when I made my first Paula's Choice purchase, but I mean, oh well. I'm happy to spread that with you guys. So yeah, this has just been a really great palette that I've been enjoying. It's just nice, and the fact that I got it for free, even nicer. Alright you guys, we're at the top of the pyramid. What could it be? You have no idea. Let me tell you. Boom! This is a product that I neglect a lot. And I really shouldn't. I got this a long time ago, and by a long time ago, maybe a couple years or something. And I know perfumes go bad, but this one hasn't yet, so whatever. I got this with Birchbox points way back when I was subscribed to Birchbox. So basically I got this for free, and I really here, I haven't put any on today. This is a duo rollerball of Juicy Couture perfumes. One is the Viva La Juicy and one is the Viva La Juicy La Fleur. I like both scents. Juicy Couture to me is like one of those stereotypical teeny bopper walking around the mall kind of fragrances. Like, it really is. But shoot guys, in the winter, their Viva La Juicy fragrance on me, it's so good. It's so like I said, it's so stereotypical. It's a sweet, kind of caramely, vanilla-y, gourmandy smell, but it's got some nice light florals mixed in with it, and I just like it. I think it's really comforting and warm in the winter. It's like way too cloyingly sweet in the summer for me, but like I said, during the winter, it's so nice. I had QVC on in the background recently. I feel like I was editing a video or something, and there was a Viva La Juicy special going on or something, and it was supposed to be like the Christmas present of the year. It was like a bottle this big of Viva La Juicy. It was so ridiculous and tacky. I think it was supposed to be like 5 of the full-size bottles combined into this mega bottle, and I hate to say this, but I considered buying it. I didn't. I was just like, yeah, I want that huge tacky bottle sitting on my vanity. Yeah, oh, so big, so beautiful, so no. So I resisted, especially because, you know, I've got plenty in here and I can always go get samples for free, but I really do like this perfume. I've been slathering this on so much this month, and I love being able to have this in my purse and just make me smell good. The longevity of it isn't like terribly special, but it's not awful either. I would say I get like 4 to 5 hours of wear before I want to rub it on and get more of that scent on me, you know, and on others. Just want to rub up on everyone when I have this on. So yeah, you guys, that is it for this month's best and worst of beauty. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good product recommendations, some stuff maybe you want to avoid, and maybe some stuff you want to go and check out for yourself or for a loved one this holiday season. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving to anyone who celebrates it here in the States. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. As always, I just hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!